Bine, v-am găsit, prieteni. Cu voi astăzi Geforce 667. Pentru astăzi o să vă prezint Sniper Elite V2 Remastered. Sniper Elite V2 Remastered este un joc video third person tactical shooter stealth, developat și publicat de Rebellion Development pe 13 mai 2019. Este un remaster la jocul din 2012. Story-ul este același. Jocul se petrece în Berlin în aprilie și mai 1945. Iar personajul meu este un agent secret și face parte din elita lunetistă. Și nu este aliat nici cu nemții și nici cu rușii. Și îi alia temporar cu ei numai ca să afle informații, dar el de fapt nu-i de partea nicinuia și le va crea niște probleme încercând să asasineze anumite personalități nemțești, adică niște naziști. Scopul principal al jocului este capturarea rachetei V2. În timp ce armata roșie atacă Germania. No. Asta implică multă muncă și seriozitate. Setările jocului o să vi le prezint acum. Jocul merge pe maxim, în full screen, în 1080p. Setări avansate pe ultra. Shadow Detail Ultra, Anti-Aliasing Maxim, Draw Distance Maxim, Anisotropic Filtering 16, Super Sampling din placa video 4, Maxim, deci este Off 2,25 și 4, mai mult de atât nu are. Motion Blur, Ambient Occlusion, Compute Shaders, VCNC, totul pe maxim. Aici Cutscene Subtitles, yes, Subtitles, da. Tutorials, da, Bullet Cramp Frequency este minimal, normal și increased. Eu am setat increased. Și restul sunt toate date pe on.
Hitler's war machine, once unstoppable, was now in the retreat. The Allies in the west and Russia in the east were squeezing the tattered remnants of the Reich in a vice-like grip. Germany's last hope lay in their wonder weapons. The V2 rocket, a huge leap forward in the history of military technology. It was a weapon system to herald a new form of warfare. Inhuman. Faster than the speed of sound, it struck without warning. The Nazis launched over 3,000 rockets in a desperate attempt to reverse history. It was a terror weapon, pummeling Antwerp, Paris, and London. After the D-Day landings, their launch sites were overrun and pushed back out of range of England. But already, the Allies were looking to the future, to the next war. The Americans were gathering up the best of Germany's rocket scientists in the top-secret Operation Overcast. Many of the architects of the V2 program had already been acquired, but not all. With Berlin encircled, Germany's last-ditch defense falling back block by block, and total defeat only days away, those scientists remaining in the city would soon be in Russian hands. My job was to make sure that didn't happen. Major General Hans von Eisenberg was negotiating in secret for safe passage for his team. 5 of the V2 program's top men. He was meeting his Russian handler at the Brandenburg Gate. This was my chance to take him out before he could seal the deal. I was prepared, focused, confident. Little did I know, it would turn out to be the most difficult mission I'd ever undertaken.
Aceasta e grafica jocului, după cum vedeți e foarte bună, mai ales cu 4 super sampling din placa video, calitatea video e excelentă. Uitați ce bine se vede jocul. Mai ales că l-am și remasterizat cu Reinvented Graphics Driver. Dar oricum calitatea este extraordinară.
Ist eine Frau aus Berlin rausgekommen? Ich weiß es nicht.
Ăștia vorbesc
Nicht
în
wesentliche
germană aici.
Kommunikationen sind verboten. Wenigstens keine schlechten Nachrichten, oder? Keine Nachrichten, das ist alles. Ich will nicht daran denken. Was war das?
Cheat activated. Cheat activated. Cheat activated. Cheat activated. Cheat activated.
Von Eisenberg was punctual and made no effort to hide his ugly face. Neither did his Russian contact. I had a clear shot. The slightest pressure on the trigger, and it was good night, Major General. Just a question of choosing my moment. The square was well sheltered, so there was no wind to worry about. I controlled my breathing to steady my aim, and then...
Vine un panzer! Vine un panzer! Haide! Tras panzerul ăla! de avioane, fiți atenți ce raid e aici.
Eisenberg was dead. I was committed now. Both the Russians and Germans would know I was in play.
Cheat activated.
4 to go. Intel told me my next target was Dr. Gunter Kreidel, an expert in rocket engines. He was traveling across town in an armored convoy. We believed he was carrying documents that would lead me to the V2 production facility, where the other 3 scientists were waiting. I'd identified a point on the route where I could lay a booby trap and stop the convoy. Naturally, the area was defended. I'd expect nothing less.
Sărit în aer cu tot cu grenadă.
Findet ihn.
Yeah! El ieșit prin plămânii.
Versteckt sich irgendwo. Versteckt sich irgendwo. Versteckt sich irgendwo. In Deckung! Schaut auf den Dächern nach. Positionen! Sieht ihn jemand?
Deactivated. Cheat activated. Cheat activated. Deactivated. Cheat activated. Cheat activated.
Schaut euch um.
Kontakt!
în german, adică Panzer Tiger. Ai, ai!
weiter. Haltet die Augen auf.
Cam atât pentru astăzi, dragii mei. Dacă v-a plăcut, nu uitați să lăsați un like și un subscribe. Cu voi a fost Geforce 667. Vă doresc o zi frumoasă și ne vedem data viitoare.